According to Chief Sellers, the best way to secure your items of value in your car, like your phone or some loose cash, is to lock it away out of sight, either in your glove box or your trunk. The school district will also be using some of the grant money to install entrance cameras at some of the schools that don't have them. Meredith, this is a copy of the lawsuit that Madison County Sheriff John Mayer filed in Madison County Circuit Court yesterday. In these 89 pages, Sheriff Mayer lists in detail the reasons why he felt he needed to have the courts intervene to provide him with the funding that he believes he needs to run this department effectively. The soccer fields here at North Park will be filled with players, coaches, and parents watching and playing the sport that they love. But the players will not be the only ones scoring this weekend. The new security measures here at the courthouse are pretty simple. All you have to do is empty your pockets, walk on through, and you're good. For Hall, one of the biggest things he'll miss about the Generals are the people who fill these seats. The Jackson Chamber partnered with the Jackson Generals to help win this dog park grant, making sure that our furry friends have their own place to watch the baseball game. The raid has also caused cotton seeds to germinate, meaning that farmers are going to have a harder time selling what they've saved. This is the 4th year in a row that TDEC has hosted this event, where they try to make a small impact in the amount of household waste that gets strung up in Tennessee's waterways, a problem which they are saying is getting worse. The blood and screams may be fake, but the experience feels real. EMT students from Dyersburg State Community College were tested this afternoon with a mass casualty incident drill. For Jason McDonald and his fellow students, this drill was a chance to test out what they have learned in class in a real-life setting.
It was pretty chaotic. I learned a lot, and I did learn that it's very, very hectic at first, but once you can kind of get your arms around the situation and you've got good people helping you, then things seem to fall in place.
This is the 4th year DSCC has done this MCI drill with their EMT students. As part of the drill, the school partners with local first responders to help show students what they did right and wrong.
Everything's moulaged, everything, we can stop it, we can have educational moments as we go through there. So we call it a drill, but it's more of an educational process.
The EMT program started holding this event because of the rise in mass casualty events like shootings across the country in recent years.
It's a real world situation that we could have in any community, and so we just want to put them through the paces.
For the students, the biggest takeaway from today's event wasn't a physical skill like tending to a wound or putting someone on a stretcher. It was how they need to handle themselves in the face of a dangerous situation.
We need to learn how to stay calm because we're always going to be thrown in stressful situations.
And teaching staff tell me that they're already planning for next year's simulation to make it bigger and better than this year's. In Dyersburg, 439 News, I'm Jackson Overstreet.
After multiple spats over the 2019-2020 budget earlier this summer, today Madison County Sheriff John Mayer announced that he will file a lawsuit in circuit court against Madison County over an alleged lack of funding. 39 News' Jackson Overstreet has more.
That's right, Meredith. After a series of back and forth exchanges between the sheriff and the county commission over his 2019-2020 budget, things seemed to calm down after the county passed their budget on July 1st. But after today's announcement, that no longer seems like the case. Good evening, folks. Jackson Overstreet here, and we're here with Phil Bryant from the Madison County Election Commission. Sure. So Phil, talk to us a little bit. How did Election Day go today?
Election Day was very, very busy. We had a lot of people come in today and vote. We had about 19,000 people that voted early, and we had a lot of people show up today. So turnout was very strong.
Good evening. I'm Jackson Overstreet, and I'm here on Lane College's campus, set to get ready for the 2018 Governor's Forum on Rural Issues. Now tonight's forum will feature 4 of the major candidates for the governor position.
It stands for security hidden inside every life-saving desk.
John Snyder is the owner and founder of Invent New Life, a startup here in West Tennessee. The company is working on a bulletproof desk nicknamed Shield. Snyder started working on this project after the Parkland shooting.
I just felt like it was kind of my calling to try to provide some type of protection for kids so that the parents can have peace of mind while they're at work.
The Shield desk is made out of ballistic steel. Invent New Life chose this material because they wanted to make a durable product that was also inexpensive for schools.
It's a real simple design. It's gravity fed. Once you flip the desk, it's on a slide system. The bottom panel drops down, providing more protection.
And Vet New Life wanted to make sure when they developed the Shield desk, it not only would be safe, but practical for everyday school use.
The kids won't know any difference hardly unless they just really inspect it to know that it's anything different than what they've been sitting at. The weight is a little bit of a difference, but kids don't pick up their desk and walk around with them, so we don't have to worry about that.
Kirby says for such a simple design, he and the rest of the Invent New Life team believe the Shield desk could end up saving lives in the event of another school shooting.
It's not a matter of if it's going to happen again, it is a matter of when and where. So the school systems are going to need to be proactive in trying to defend and protect the kids as best they can.
In Jackson 439 News, I'm Jackson Overstreet.